Alright, we're out of here. Back to Lumen. Let's go... yeah, that way this time. Me out of this rough terrain. So we didn't get good scouting results here, huh? Crit success. Back up to 7 days. One slot left, but we got some junk we could toss out. Alright, cool. Let's camp. Let's go ahead and bump back up to 200. I think we'll be able to manage it if we just, like I said, don't have like 4 in a row. Alright, so... max scouts, auto scout mode, all adjacent nodes. Set it at 50% and 500. Whatever. $58 and $4.99, and it passed it. Why did it pass it? Let's turn you off again. Again, 53 and... huh. I'm missing something here. Terrible numbers. Somehow we're down to 2 days again already. No, I'm not going up to the adventure area. Okay, back in Lumen. So... Ideally, Arcane. Ooh, a level 2 mission to Arcane. Nice. 4 cargo slots. Ouch. Can't take that one. Well, that's not great. I could go straight to Torzags. Is it worth it going to Torzags right now instead of Arcane? What to do here? Nah, I'd rather take the tier 2 mission to Arcane. 4 slots though, man. Ouch. Do I buy crystals of my own? And as usual, I should have rested first. The one time I paid attention to it, it did not move the price, but it's possible the amount that I sold or I traded in via the mission just wasn't enough to budge the price. So it's hard for me to make a judgment call on that. I haven't seen enough examples to say one way or the other. The market demand might have been able to absorb the mission turn in without changing the price anyway. I had better just leave these available for food. I don't have enough slots for food, so we're going to leave those slots open. All right, so we're not going to buy anything here. I'm not going to gamble on the Ceruleus Crystal market. We're going to continue to hopefully let that recover some. So we're heading to Arcane. I am going to have to rest. We're 5 out of 9. I guess technically I don't need to rest. I can move at least one space and still do a search. Let's just keep moving. Or not. Jeez. 4 to either one, huh? Yeah, it's fine. Our stats are pretty good. Really? Right outside the camp or the city? My auto scouting did not warn me of a undead swarm. Do not like. Too many of them. Last time we weren't able to offer anything. I'm not sure undead want anything other than possibly me offering up beasts or people, which I also don't want to do. Moderate chance of success. Well, our game saved automatically when we left the settlement. It's been a while since I tried a straight up battle. I think we're going to get mauled if I do it, and this is a terrible place to try to replace my my losses. Yeah, I need some practice doing this kind of stuff anyway, so what are we going to choose? Defend equally, defend the beast, defend the cargo, defend the crew, and protecting armed crew. I still really don't know what the effect of this is. There's so much that the game interface and very limited of online documentation does to explain any of this stuff and what the actual effects are of making one of these choices. I don't have the faintest idea what it's going to do. All right, so 54 to 46 currently. Defending equally. Balances defending all around. All right, whatever those vague words mean, sure. Sounds great. All right, we've got our resourcefulness. Do I take the companions in? Really, that's the question, is do we pick an action that's going to have us go into companion combat? I think we should this time. So let's do companion. Which one? Call their ranks, eliminate the leaders. I'm not sure there are really leaders in here, are there? What the hell do we... I don't know what these things are. I can't apparently get details on them. Can't even get a name. That's weird. I wish I could at least get a name. I suspect it's just a horde of undead that doesn't have a leader. So let's just say call their ranks. So if we pick this, have companions, doesn't cost resourcefulness, 10% grit damage in case of victory, morale loss in case of defeat. Deactivate that for a second. Are they all going to say the same thing? Plus 30 to flee. We are not currently fleeing. Alright, I guess we'll just stick with call their ranks. Yeah, let's see what happens. Holy crap. Those guys are big. What the hell are you? Bone Walkers, 24 vitality. Oh my goodness. I think we might have made a mistake. 4 to 6 damage, crit 12%. Whew. Elite unit. Lovely. Unliving Legionnaire. Thick Skull, Fearless. Oh, wait. So we've got electricity and a bit of fire. Netter has fire. And then, of course, Finderarth has the electric. So, fire good, electric not terrible. They're not going to bleed. They're immune to poison, mind, and cold. Okay. Ouch. Some of these are 50% on electric. Alright, so these guys are not really too big a problem. It's the two Bone Walkers that scare the crap out of me. That is so much health. Alright, well, so Orgoro is absolutely going center position. Get you up in front of the other one. And unfortunately, you there. Back row, let's do Rifta. Hopefully they're slow. They're way back there, so, I mean, yay, but it's not like I'm going to chew through 24 hit points in a round. Okay, Krifta first, huh? What the hell are we going to do? Poison arrow is useless. These things are pretty much all immune to poison. Yeah, 200% against poison. Alright, so no poison arrow. Suppressing shot. Just gotta be aim shot after aim shot this round, I think. Alright, let's get started on these bone walkers. Big boot? Oh, maybe I can big boot that guy and have him swap positions. Force him to use his action to move. We only do a tiny amount of damage. But it's damage, decent accuracy, and swaps his position if it lands, which I think is more important. I've got back support to keep raining damage on them for a while. Yeah, let's try to give him a big boot. That's what I wanted. Awesome. Alright, now you. Stupid Garrick. Very rarely does anything useful. It's not going to be useful against these guys. Salvaged Rune, last time I used it, healed the enemy. That just reloads that. And that just moves. So he's a one-trick pony. Especially against these guys. Well, let's hope he does something useful. I think I'm just going to keep... I don't know that position makes a difference regarding accuracy for these ranged fires. I've never seen really a difference here. So I'm just going to hope we get lucky. Of course he missed. Alright. Let's put... I'm going to forego the electrical damage to get... I forget, do you have... I can't look at his details here. Character sheet. Next. Oh, I want to... yeah, there's Gorgoro. Hey, Gorgoro. He does not have a knockback option. Alright, so let's get some defense in front of Gorgoro, or on Gorgoro. Who do we focus on? One armor. Okay, fire. These guys are susceptible to fire. Minus 30 res mind, minus 30 accuracy. I'm not sure. Immune to stun and fear. Up 200% to mind. Alright, so yeah, no point to that one. Okay, it's all about the fire. Lock! I see the symbol on the ground under it. Hey! What the hell? What was all that? He got to move and hit me. I didn't check all of his abilities. Does he have one that lets him move and strike? Or did the other guy swap positions and then he struck? Maybe that's what happened. I think that's more likely what happened. Okay. If they're going to keep doing that, that kind of renders the big boot less effective. I was hoping to make him take his action to relocate, but the other guy swapped positions with him. Don't need Kukri Shank because the bleed damage is useless against these guys. Oh, that's right. I can't do the Mantis stab without moving. That sucks. That means all I've got is distracting throw. Or we keep kicking. I'm not sure. I think it might be better if I start trying to take out the little guys. I mean, little but relative, 14 health. What to do? Before retreating. Oh, man. Crap. That's not good. Yeah, this is a problem. Good old Krifta. I've moved him. These guys have moved multiple times on this space. I thought this was going to do something, but it's not. I think they originally said blocked, but it put the symbol on the ground. And it says overtime effects, fire damage, but it's never triggered. That I know of. Is it doing damage and I'm just not noticing? So he's at 14 currently. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know when it would trigger. Oh, he took damage, so maybe it is triggering. It's only got one more round, though. Okay. This is 2 power. We've got 6 left. Fire damage, armor piercing, 1 fire over 2 rounds. Let's go ahead and toss some fire on that. Nice. Let's see how the electric does. Chain lightning. This top group, please. What the hell applied to me? Oh, is that? I think that's that effect where I can't. I forget what it's called. Enervated, yeah. All right, Garrick. Well, I mean, the only thing you can do really is lock and load. +6 power and +15 accuracy. Okay, let's go. You're at 4. We do Mighty Swing. We can hit 2 of these guys. Let's go ahead and do Mighty Swing. 1 each. That was not impressive. I'm not sure we're going to get anybody killed here in the round limit. There's a round limit, and we're not really going to accomplish much at this rate. Huh. So he's at 9. Getting any damage out of him, which is one big part of the problem. He's supposed to be one of our big damage dealers. Alright, next try. Let's see if we can finish this guy. 70% accuracy that time. God, I hate Garrick. Power 4. This will use all the power to kick this out one more time. Do it. The guy I wanted to hit the most took the least amount of damage. Come on. Kill at least one of these guys. Hey, he died. Alright, at least we got one of the elites down. Dot fire inflicts 1 damage to Bone Walker. Bone Walker is out of action. Don't think we have enough power and time left to really put a bunch of hits on the rest of these guys. Alright, Krifta. More aim shots, please. I'm not sure if it's better if I take out the little guys. I think I'm going to concentrate on the little guys, see if we can try to get rid of somebody. Got that shield up, did he? Alright, Finderarth. Pass turn. Ha! Oh, that's right. I've got to retreat if I do that. Ugh. At least the Kukri Shank's got some base damage in addition to the bleed. Back to doing lock and load while you get chopped up. Power 0. Round 6 of 6. Yeah, we're definitely not taking out that other elite. See if we can drop at least one more guy, though. I think now the problem is spacing. Nope, not gonna let me do it. Crap. Last chance, buddy. You haven't hit anybody with this in forever. 70% accuracy again. Hey! Finderarth. We could have won the whole fight. We just ran out of time. The battle continues. Hopefully we got some benefit out of that. I'm still a little unsure. 2 of 3. Aftermath. Whee! Scroll, 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 scroll. Alright. So the log of all of the actions in each one. Aftermath. 1 damage successfully warded off. Lots of damage, lots of damage, lots of damage. Lost vigor, lost some grit, enemy destroyed. I have no movement points to give them time with. Recovered some damage. Victory. Got some wounds. Alright. I don't think we lost too much. Still a pretty rude fight right out of the gate. Whoa! I take it back. All my scouts are dead. What the hell? And most of my fighters. Wow. You know, that's a problem.